What's up? This is Jad T. Jones from GuyTellsAll.com, and today we're going to be talking about men's biggest need. If you want to understand men at a very deep level, then you need to understand what men's biggest core need is. So, what is men's biggest core need? It is the need of approval, the need for approval. In order for you to easily understand this, women's biggest core need is the need to feel safe. So I want you to think about that need that need for security, that need for safety that you have. That's your core need as a woman. All right? And know how that drives you and how strong that is and how overriding it is. It overrides your need for intimacy. It overrides your need for everything. In the moment, if you don't feel safe, you retract, you close up, you shut down. Right? So, similarly, the exact same thing happens with men in regards to approval. Men need approval as badly as women need to feel safe. So, why is this important to understand, and how can this help you connect with men better? Once you understand men's biggest need for approval, you're really going to understand why men do the things they do, and it's going to be a lot less mysterious to you. Okay, so if a man's biggest need is the need for approval, that means the threat of loss of approval is what terrifies the average man. So that's why you probably walk around the street or you're at work or somewhere and you always see men looking at you, but they're terrified to come talk to you. There's a lot more men who look at you than actually come and talk to you. And if you're wondering, why don't men talk to me? It's because their need for approval is so strong that a lot of times, unfortunately, men will choose to stay safe in their approval rather than risk losing approval and going to and talking to the woman they like. So basically, one of men's biggest fear is the fear of embarrassment, right? Of, hey, what if I go and talk to that woman over there and she rejects me? That to a man is terrifying, right? Just imagine a moment where your sense of security is threatened, that intense feeling you feel. Well, if a man goes and talks to a woman and she rejects him harshly, then he's also feeling that, right? So, of course, this doesn't apply to every man. There are men out there who have their stuff together and have a lot of confidence, and rejection doesn't really affect them. But I'm just telling you, the general guy, the regular Joe, the rejection is like, it's so painful, right? So a lot of men, because they have a need for approval, they will a lot of times not go and make a move. Instead, they will sit back, play it safe, maybe come in indirectly and talk to you, and look for a more easy opening, right? So, knowing this, that the men's biggest need is the need for approval, what you can start doing, if there's a guy that you like, you can start being a bit more open and a bit more inviting so that you're not so threatening to him anymore, right? If you're really serious and your body's closed off and you look stuck up and stuff, well, that man who needs approval will be terrified to go talk to you. No matter how much he likes you, the regular guy will probably not make a move. But if on the other hand he sees that you're smiling, you're loose, you're fluid, you're open, and you have open body language, and you're just this friendly looking person, well then he's going to feel a lot less intimidated by you, and then he's going to go and talk to you. So this is just a way to empower you, because I know these days women want to get empowered and take their love lives into their own hands. Well, this is a way you can attract men without having to actually go and talk to the man, just by being open. All right? Just be this inviting, open, safe space, and show him that you're this inviting, open space. You know, look at him, give him a smile. That'll give him a lot more confidence and reassurance. And then you're basically, with your open body language and your smile and your open eyes and just your openness, you become an invitation for your lover to come in. All right? So you're making the first move, you're taking your life into your own hands by basically understanding men's biggest need for approval. And then that guy that you like, you think, okay, this guy needs approval. He needs to feel safe that he's not going to get embarrassed. Well, you can telegraph that, and then the chances of him coming up to you increase dramatically. Especially if you send him some eye contact, some smiles, you can invite him in. And that way you didn't have to go and talk to him, but you invited him in, and he still feels as if he made the first move. Guys usually, even if the woman a lot of times makes the first move by going and standing beside him, giving him eye contact, doing all these things, men a lot of times still think that they made the first move, which is, it's funny, and it's good for you too, to have him think that he still made the first move. So that's all that comes to mind. I'm sure there's more connected to this need for approval and how you can use it to your advantage, but I'll keep this video as at this right now. So men's biggest need is the need for approval. It controls them and affects them at such a strong level, equally as security, the need for security affects you. So when you understand that, that's just one more layer of understanding when you're looking at men and interacting with men, and that will help you be more inviting and increase the number of interactions you have with men who you're attracted to. All right, my name is Jat T. Jones from GuyTellsAll.com. Please, if these videos are helping you, share them with your girlfriends, your mother, your sister, anybody who you think would benefit. Let's start a movement together. All right? Okay, take care. Peace.